Hello, I'm Chief Harkins, and I'm proud that this year the Gloucester Township Police Department is celebrating 100 years of dedicated service. It all started back in 1923 with just 3 constables. The police department was officially incorporated as part of the township in 1927. Originally, the police headquarters was located on East Church Street and remained there until we moved to our current location at the Township Municipal Building in 1974. The original department patch was triangle-shaped, modeled after the New Jersey State Police. In 1979, after Ann Mullen became mayor, the patch was updated to the one we have today. It features the seal of Gloucester Township surrounded by the core values of the Gloucester Township Police Department. In the early years of the police department, badge numbers were recycled. But since the 1970s, we have been assigning unique badge numbers to each hired officer. Badge number 1 was assigned to Walter Pukalowski. We are now up to badge number 332, Patrolman Nicholas Dayton. With 100 years of patrolling the streets of Gloucester Township, we have gone through many different types of patrol vehicles. From Chryslers in the 50s, Chevys in the 80s, to the traditional Ford Crown Victorias in the 1990s. We started using our current vehicles, the Ford Explorers, in 2012. Technology is an important tool that we use, whether it be old breathalyzers, analog radios, to cell phones, or the original mobile computer terminals, and even simple things like digital photography have revolutionized our job. Lately, technology has become an even bigger part of how we do our jobs. With our state-of-the-art 911 call center and the introduction of tools such as Nixle, 911i, the GTPD First kiosk, and online reporting, just to name a few. Personally, I started my career with the department in 1995. I was a patrolman and rose through the ranks of sergeant, lieutenant, captain, and deputy chief until I was promoted to chief in 2019. As of 2023, the Gloucester Township Police consists of 134 full-time sworn officers, 35 special law enforcement officers, 18 telecommunicators, 13 civilian employees, 20 police volunteers, and 8 police chaplains. To help tell our story, I've asked some of our past police chiefs to share some thoughts about their time serving with the Gloucester Township Police Department.
My name is Andy Fox. I was chief from 1989 to 1992, and my badge number was 12. My career with Gloucester Township Police started in 1968 on my 25th birthday. We were in an old schoolhouse with everybody else. All the town offices were in these 3 rooms which had been classrooms. We were down in the basement, and I'm not going to tell you what a horror place that was. The town decided that they were going to put up a building and move us out. I had my own office. Our dispatchers were right next to me, and they had a huge space where they used to have an area no bigger than what you're sitting at. The police department really has to stay close with the people. From looking back and over the years, these fellows have done exactly that. They do a lot with the community, and that is so important.
My name is John Stolzheimer. I was chief of police from 1992 until 2006. I started in 1970 as a patrolman. When I first got hired, we only had 4 patrol cars at that time. We had 3 sectors, first sector being Glendora North, second sector being the middle of the town, and then the last sector being all of Ariel. Ariel was really unpopulated at that time. The 4th car was a sergeant's car. I first got hired. The demeanor of the public, especially the younger generation, whenever they would see the police go by, they would do the pig noise or call us pigs, and you just let it roll off your back. So we started a society improvement program. And we started with our crime prevention officer going into the schools and talking to the kids. And we felt that the attitude for the juveniles were really changed. Officers would get out of cars if they saw the kids playing street hockey and take a couple swings, bounce a couple basketballs. And I think that's the kind of relationship that we need to have with the public. I think that Gloucester Township Police Department has really exemplified professionalism over the course of its history. So, I mean, I was really proud of saying that.
My name is Edward Smith. I was the Chief of Police in Gloucester Township from 2006 to 2010. My badge number was 64. My career started in the Gloucester Township Police Department in 1978. I was a patrolman. When I started on the Gloucester Township Police Department, there was 3 portable radios in the entire police department for 54 men. You had to carry some quarters in your pocket in case you had to make an emergency phone call. Our first cell phone was a bag phone that we got, and we were under strict orders not to use it unless it was an absolute emergency, because phone calls cost $2. The first technology the Gloucester Township Police had was a DOS computer that was in the traffic bureau that we got on a grant. We finally evolved through some computer-aided dispatch when there was an upgrade in our dispatch center. Before that, everything was manual. Dispatchers would type in a call, they'd punch a CD card, they would write the times down manually, and then there's this new technology out there called mobile data terminals, which at the time, nobody around here had. And we always seemed to be one step ahead of what everybody else was doing. Obviously, things changed, physical things changed. The one thing that really didn't change was the people, the men and the women. When the push came to shove time, when the police work had to get done, it was one well-oiled team machine going out there and doing a job. And that's what made me the proudest when I was here.
Hi, I'm Harry Earl, and I was Chief of Police here at Gloucester Township from early 2010 through late 2019. When I first started with Gloucester Township Police, it was probably early 1987. I started as a dispatcher. But during my time as chief, I was proud of some of the programs that we launched, and it took a lot of folks working on those, whether it's involving with youth and involving a social worker to help, kind of identify root cause problems of why crime occurs, and in terms of the drug epidemic and trying to get folks into treatment as maybe opposed to always arrest as the only answer. Intelligence-led policing, community policing styles, and then a little focus on officer wellness, and then improvements in training so officers can do the job safely. It's an honor to have served here and be part of the 100 years. But I think importantly for the officers that are serving now and the future officers that will come, their commitment and their courage will make a difference for many, many years, if not decades to come here in Gloucester Township.
For the past 100 years, the members of the Gloucester Township Police Department have dedicated ourselves to the community in which we serve. We recognize our badge as a symbol of public faith and accept it as public trust and hold it true to the ethics of service. As part of our goal, we will continually strive to protect the lives and property of the citizens of Gloucester Township, preserve the peace and order of the community through prevention of crime and apprehension of criminals. We'll be sensitive, understanding, and responsive to the needs of the community. And we will foster and maintain a positive public image of the police department within the community. We will interact with the community by getting organizations, leaders, and citizens involved in the total law enforcement effort. We will be role models to the children of our township, to teach them to resist temptation to do wrong and to build a relationship based on mutual respect and trust. We will constantly seek to achieve these objectives and ideals, dedicating ourselves to our chosen profession, law enforcement. Please join us as we celebrate a century of service all year long.